Hi, in this video we're going to have a look at making an Among Us character. So starting with the default cube, if we click on it, click on the blue wrench and add a subdivision surface modifier. I'm going to probably have 4 iterations of this modifier, and I'll probably leave it at that for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to press tab to get into the edit mode where we can see the control cage, and I'm going into face mode by selecting 3 or clicking up here, and then I'm just going to squash this in a little bit to try and make what will be the body of the character, and then I'm going to click on the top face and extrude it a small amount to create the sort of rounded body part, and same again at the bottom. Probably not worked out the best, so I'll probably undo that. So I'm then going to do some loop cuts. So I'm going to do a loop cut here and a loop cut there. I could have probably just done two loop cuts because they're pretty evenly spaced, and what I'm going to do with these is to make the legs. So let me click on in face mode and face mode. I'm going to extrude this to create 2 sort of basic legs. I'm then going to think about adding another loop cut in here for the backpack. So the way I imagine this to work is selecting all 3 of these polygons and extruding them out to make the backpack area. Now I want the geometry to be a little bit more defined here, so the way you do that is you add another loop cut like this. And I know this isn't a perfect character by any means, it's just an example. Now I want the head to be a little bit more rounded, so what I'm going to do is make sure I come off loop cut mode, click on these 2 vertices, or that middle face, same thing, and just raise it up a bit to create a bit more of a rounded head. We could go in here and tidy that up. I'm probably not going to, just for a simple model, but I probably will pull that out to give the character a little bit more of a rounded belly. So I'm actually going to leave that part as it is. So I'm going to come out back into object mode, and I'm going to just give this character a base color. So let's think just a sort of a red, deep red color, something like that, and I'm going to just go into shaded mode. So that's my base character, and then I'm just going to make the faceplate. So click off the main character, add mesh. We'll do it the same way. There are many ways of doing this. I'm just going to add another cube, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the wrench, add modifier, subdivision surface. Let's do 4 again, and then tab to enter the edit mode, 3 to enter face selection mode. And then I'm just going to really squash this down quite a lot. I want to move it out, so I'm going to just click off of it, tab into edit mode so I can see that a bit clearer. I'm going to scale the whole thing down, and then I'm going to tab back into edit mode, and I'm going to click these 2 faces here and press S to scale. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to leave it as it is, and then I'm going to scale with the scale tool like this, and I'm going to scale it in this Y axis like this. I think that'll do actually. So let's go back into object mode, and then let's pop that on there. And I know that's not the perfect shape. You could play around with it, make it whatever shape you like. I'm then going to add a basic material to this. We're going to have a base color of grey, and I'm going to make it very smooth, not totally smooth but fairly smooth, so it's reflective. And then I'm going to go to Object, Shade Smooth. Let me click it first, that'll help. Shade Smooth, and same with this one, Object, Shade Smooth. And you can see the faceplate is much more reflective than the actual character. We could make the character a bit more matte actually, so we'll turn the roughness down on that main, roughness up. So now we've got a shiny faceplate and a matte character. You might want it the other way around, you might want a shiny character like this. So this is actually using a HDRI map, and you can change the map, so we could have a different one. We could have this one, you know, maybe it's stood next to a furnace, and you can look at your model under different lighting conditions. So yeah, you might not want it so shiny, so turn the roughness up. And think of this like very small indentations on the surface that are scattering the light. So yeah, there's an Among Us character, a very simple one, using Subdivision surface workflow. Thank you.